Counting the weeks left before hurricane season and when we have to return to Canada, there's just not enough time. As we finish our tour of Martinique's north, visiting a rum distillery, banana museum, and zoo, we find ourselves needing to decide which Caribbean islands to skip to make it back on time. The more I think about it, the more I'm not ready to give up happy seas, to return to what I know awaits me back on land. Routine, schedule, commute, work, the cold. There's just more out here that we need to do yet. We're anchored at the Baie de Flamand, and it's the anchorage right in front of the capital city of Martinique, Fort-de-France. It's actually a really nice place, super convenient access to town, all the amenities, the restaurants, there's a beach there, that's great. The kids have been really enjoying that. We've been here for actually a lot of days. It's gonna be almost a week. There is one flaw of this anchorage, and that is the ferry traffic. Most of the time it is very calm like this and generally well protected, except that there's a lot of ferry and boat traffic, which causes wake, and almost invariably the wake comes on the side of the boat, causing crazy rocking. So if you can handle the periodic rocking of the boat, this is a great place to experience an urban side of the Caribbean.
Are you switching lures, Everett?
This is my trolling lure.
Okay.
That's for cast.
So it's January 3rd. How many days did we spend at Fort-de-France?
I think 5.
We had New Year's celebration there, watched fireworks. That was cool, hey?
A lot of fireworks.
Did we enjoy the town?
Yeah, it's pretty nice, but the anchorage was really cool.
Yeah. Anytime the numerous ferries came by, it would just rock the boat back and forth like this. How did you like being at Fort-de-France?
Pretty nice. There's a lot of stuff to do. There's a McDonald's really close by.
How many times did you go to McDonald's?
I think like 4.
What's your favorite restaurant?
McDonald's.
Today we were headed just a short trip up the coast, and
St. Pierre.
are we gonna stop at the snorkeling spot?
Nope.
We're not? My mom said no?
I don't like snorkeling.
Okay. The Admiral has something to say, yes?
I'm wondering if we're going to turn up soon. We're getting a little far away from our destination in the wrong direction.
Well, last time when we were going to Fort-de-France, we were going that way instead of that way.
We're enjoying a nice sail, and we're gonna jibe right after this interview. Ready?
Okay.
This is called the Traveler. Easy. Ready, steady, and go, 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 go.
Ah, it's tangled.
No, go, go, go. Now use a foot switch. Good. All right, there, that's a jibe.
You have to go fast.
Knots of winds, we're going 4 knots.
That's because we're gonna pick the speed. How's the review of Everett's first jibe?
Very good. You did a very good job. Knew exactly what to do. You did it well.
It was okay.
I knew it's going to take us forever to get there at this rate, so you finished one.
One's in a rush to get to an anchorage.
I am too.
What are we gonna do in Anchorage? Do more school?
No.
Then what?
Well, we can play with blue one.
Yeah, but they're done school. We haven't even started.
Yeah, so we're going to go do school.
Okay. The reason why we were going so slow was because our sails weren't trimmed, but now they are, and we're reaching about 80% polars, 5.6-ish knots, which is not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Doing a little stop on our way to St. Pierre. There's a bat cave around here, and apparently the snorkeling is excellent. So we're gonna go in and have a look. VIP lounge time. Hi, Shannon. Just joining me at the VIP lounge.
Hi, Edward.
We decided to stop here at this snorkeling spot where the bat cave is, because the anchor was pretty set in well. Instead of continuing to St. Pierre, it's only about 6 or 7 nautical miles north.
I think it's about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Hour.
But it's pretty peaceful here. There was no one around. There was only one boat. So, yeah, how's evening?
Good. I did like 3 or 4 loads of laundry. Hung that out.
To dry.
Got that in. Now I've got the 3rd load waiting to go out. I've defrosted the freezer. Did some general cleaning. And now I'm going to enjoy the sunset.
And see if the bats come out. Our friends who were here before yesterday, Blue Eyes, they've told us that bats fly out of that bat cave at dusk. And it is probably 20, 30 minutes away from sunset, I think. This is nice because there's some cliffs up behind us, you see? Interesting anchorage. It's very different from Port-de-France. Just a change of scenery. The other interesting thing about this place is the wind is, I don't know where the wind's coming from. We've swung 180 degrees. We had a snorkeler go by and tell us that our chain is looped around. So got the anchor alarm set and see what happens tonight.
Hi.
Hi, how's your night, Everett?
It was okay.
You slept well?
Yeah.
So this anchorage I would rate as fair, not perfect, because there are rules that still come from us abeam for some reason. It is certainly more private and peaceful. During the day there are lots of tour boats, so don't expect to be by yourself snorkeling.
Yeah, and it's pretty rocky. I'd rate this like a 3,
3 out of what?
5. But there is a nice view off the side.
Yeah, the view is pretty cool. This is something different than what we're used to. We're right up against a cliff and this little mountain here.
At nighttime, it feels like you're really close.
So at nighttime, the mountain blocks off half of the sky, so there's this big black spot right there. Then you see all of the stars, so it is kind of neat. It is a little bit different. Everett this morning helped me check the port side engine. Does everything look okay?
Yep.
Where are we going today?
St. Pierre.
What really surprised me about Martinique is its status as a French department. Its inhabitants are full French citizens and it is part of the European Union. The ambulance sirens are European and the signage is lifted straight from France. We reunited with our buddy boat Blue Eyes and did some exploring in town. First stop, the Rum Distillery.
I do not like cars, and I do not like walking, and I hate biking.
This is supposed to be the super good stuff.
John had to ask for it separately.
In French.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna give it to us. Not to some American who only spoke English, right?
Very good.
That one's my favorite.
That is my favorite. I don't know what it costs to have asked for it.
Super smooth. I guess we'll have a look and see how much that costs. It's really good.
Something for Shannon's birthday.
Yeah, coming up soon. See you guys.
You see it? Everett's in the way right now.
There we go.
There it is. Wow.
Oh, look at that. So pretty.
Okay, please stop.
Where is it?
There it is. Everett's head.
How's it look? Are you guys enjoying the rainbow?
Yes.
It's really beautiful.
Really beautiful.
Super nice. Coming
Colors.
right towards us.
Right.
And there must be a jackpot.
There must be a jackpot.
Where's the jackpot? Right at the boat, Sierra? Look at the jackpot.
Water.
Good. So do you think the kids know how lucky they are?
No, I do not.
Call them outside to see the rainbows then.
They'd rather be inside playing with their stuffies or whatever they're playing with.
They're doing make-believe something.
Yes, so we can sit out here in peace and enjoy the view of the boats and land. There's a nice church. We just had a really beautiful rainbow.
It's golden hour.
Yeah.
Today we were in town. We looked at the volcano museum, the volcano that erupted here in 1903, was it, or 1902?
02. May 8th, 1902.
Killed all the inhabitants almost.
Except for one guy survived.
Yeah, and we did some snorkeling at a couple of wrecks because the volcano came over and took out all the ships.
A bunch of boats went down. It was really, really lots of sea life down there, and it was really cool.
Yeah, actually, I think that's the best snorkeling we've had so far this year.
Yeah.
Especially when you dive down, it's actually really, really
Yeah,
neat.
it's really
with the
neat.
good light in that.
Yeah.
And then we're on the beach with Blue Eyes, volcanic black sand.
Kids were having a really good time. We enjoyed a beer on the beach with Blue Eyes and watched the kids, and now we're back on the boat and gonna get ready to make something to eat.
Well, do you think we realize how lucky we are?
Yeah, I think, well, I mean, yes and no. It probably goes in waves. But yeah, we're pretty lucky to be out here and to do this. It's not without its hardships, though. It's not all fun and games. It's not a vacation. But it is it's pretty awesome when it is awesome. And when it's not awesome, it's really not awesome.
It's a very, very long vacation. It just turns into kind of your day-to-day life.
It's still life. It's still life in a vacation destination, but it's not a vacation every day.
So probably, as with everything, we complain too much, do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Even though we're probably pretty lucky to be out here and just cruising around these remarkable locations. So beautiful. Like this evening with the double rainbows and the kids play together. I think we'll probably just look back and say, oh, it was so simple life back when we were cruising.
Probably.
That's what it's like, but we don't realize it while we're in the moment.
Maybe. But
That's what it's like with everything.
it's not all rainbows and unicorns out here, but it is a lot of that too.
Camera this time, so it's gonna go well, no problems, right?
Perfect with the camera.
Last time when we went to get a car rental, we ended up walking around for 2 hours and didn't even get one.
Got a traffic jam here in St. Pierre. Usually a quiet little town, I think. One lane traffic. But what happened was that there was a truck unloading at the market back there and, stop in the middle of the street, back up the entire road. Here it's just, c'est la vie.
Apple Maps and Google online had us go the other direction. We went down there, and it looked like the building had been vacant for about 200 years. It had plants growing, bushes, trees, everything growing inside. The place was falling apart. So something gave me a hunch. Maybe it was the other direction. So now we're just walking this way, hoping for the best. I messaged all three of them in town. One, the only response I ever got was no. Do you have cars on Friday? No. When do you have cars again? No. So then I messaged another place, no response at all. Tried calling, nothing. And this place that we're hoping we can find, he responded, didn't speak English, so we had some hurdles there.
Okay, Liz Lou Car. See if there's any availability here.
It never ends.
Nope. Completely booked up. But we did get information that the place we were looking for originally is actually back the other way. We're at the Banana Museum, and it's a banana-themed lunch.
Yes.
What did you get, Shannon?
Banana lasagna.
Let's have a look. I didn't know you were so good at tennis.
Neither did I.
Another day out here at the front cockpit of Happy Seas.
Yeah, so we're watching rainbows. We had one land right on our bow, went right into the hatch. We should have a pot of gold in the shower.
Use it to do a bunch of repairs.
Yeah. Oh, we had a really good day. We went to the zoo. Lots of really cool looking monkeys and parrots. Did you like the display of the flamingos?
Oh yeah, that was interesting.
It's really neat. Really unique zoo, kind of a botanical garden kind of a setting. It was really beautiful grounds, like lush greenery, the trees, the flowers. There was a stream that ran through it. It was built on an old distillery as well. Some of the machinery, the water wheel was still there. I thought it was really neat.
It was built around an old rum distillery, and the zoo had really beautiful landscaping, a lot of colorful animals. The kids really liked the small monkeys.
Yeah, the monkeys really interacted with the kids and stuff.
That's good. Some of our fans was asking about our first video of this season, Shannon.
They were disappointed that we were thinking of not having a second season.
And they wondered if things were any better now. It's only been 2 months.
Not quite.
And it seems like quite a long time ago already.
It does. Things are definitely better, I would say. What do you think? Yeah, I think we're enjoying the Caribbean more. And it's not that we didn't enjoy the Bahamas, because we did. But it feels like probably stuff with the boat is a little more familiar.
Like anchoring, knowing when to make water, about electricity. The kids have got a routine. Everett can drive the dinghy.
Yeah, he's really good at it too. He does a really good job. When things do go wrong, doesn't seem as big of a deal this time.
Well, there hasn't been anything that's gone wrong, has there? We had to fix a couple of things, like the mainsail,
Yeah, we take the mainsail
anchor,
down.
bow roller, some minor things here and there. I guess we're just used to having to fix things up.
Maybe. Yeah, there's less complaining this time around.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I feel like there's lots to do on land, so we get off the boat more often. Restaurants, there's good grocery stores.
The groceries are better, and that makes a big
Way
deal.
better. Yeah, it makes
You're
a big
not always worried
difference.
about food all the time, although we're still worried about getting food because we're not used to it. So our fridges are always full and freezers full. Do you think we have less arguments?
I think we definitely have more conversations.
Yeah. Yeah, so
We actually talked this year.
we talked last year.
No, we didn't.
We know how the boat runs and what's involved in terms of servicing and fixing things.
Yeah.
It's a year old, so already it's like more cleaning needed, and the lines aren't new. You see some chafe here and there.
I think last year we didn't know that these things happen, and that's just how it is. That's how it is for everyone. I think we were more frustrated with the things that were, if something broke or wouldn't work, or it was more of a frustration because this is a new boat. Why doesn't it work? We've learned that that's just how it is, and don't get upset about it because that's life on a boat. Do you think for you?
Yeah, I think so. And then setting the boat up, I mean, it's all set up now. Everything's all
Yes.
packed away. We know where everything is and in its place.
That's right. And we know kind of which spares we should have on hand, what we need, what we don't need. We have a better idea of those kinds of things, and we have those essentials.
So 2 months in, yeah, definitely it's better than 3 or 4 months ago.
Yes.
Yeah. People have told us that the first season is the hardest by far. And then after that, it gets easier. It seems to be nicer this time around so far.
Yeah.
So we'll see what it looks like for the rest of the year. But I mean, it's probably going to be like that too.
I hope so. Oh, look at that rainbow. It is really vibrant now.
What did you think of that calendar that put together?
So we have a lot of places to go, and it feels like we're running out of time despite having a couple of months.
About this time last year too, we had to kind of decide where we were, for insurance purposes or to book a marina. Marking down the days and the weeks, it's hard to tell because big thing is weather, and that throws everything off. Sometimes you just can't get somewhere where you want to.
Yeah.
So you want to leave yourself a lot of room if you wanted to take it easy and not go according to a schedule, which apparently is a disaster whenever anyone tries to do that. We've also got a lot of bookings at Happy Seas.
My mom and dad want to come down
this month.
this month.
And it's already partway through the month.
And we're
the
like-
month's already ending.
And we don't know
And we
what
don't
to tell them.
What to tell them, where to fly into, where to go, because
We don't know where
we don't know where we're
be.
gonna be.
Yeah,
I know
my
his
brother
and his wife and his kid and
2 little
family, and they
kids.
want to come. So our buddy boat from last season, Avatrees, want to come down and spend some time with us.
It'd be really fun to see them again, for sure.
Yeah.
And we got another
And-
booking just, 2 days ago?
Who's the other one again?
Cody.
Oh yeah, Debbie and Cody. They want to come down. Oh, they made a booking early on already. We knew.
It's really nice to be able to have this sort of experience and
Share it with other
accommodation.
people. Yeah.
But it does kind of figure it into the schedule, how we do it. Yep.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
See how it goes.
Might
Well-
need another season.
Do you think we should keep the boat another year?
I don't.
You don't think so?
I don't know.
We're sitting here at St. Pierre in Martinique, the northern part. We're trying to decide when we'd go to Dominica
Trying to choose the best of the worst within these next few days.
again. So would you go if it was just us deciding?
I think it was just us deciding based on what we looked at this morning. It was still looking like Thursday was like a calmer day, wasn't it?
Do you think we would go tomorrow if it was just us here?
I think we need to look at it again and compare.
When you sail with buddy boats, you get that pressure to stick together, and
I mean, you
Kinda
want
balance the
to.
schedule.
You want to stick together.
you certainly do, yeah.
You got to
That's-
do what's comfortable for you.
The story goes that someone's following someone else's schedule or someone else's weather window. Probably turns
Doesn't
out
always-
okay,
yeah.
but it's usually that, oh, I wish I didn't do that.
We've had a lot of those based on our own decisions.
And if we were to look tomorrow, we would say,
another one.
I wish we would not do that. How are you enjoying Martinique, Everett?
Good.
What's so good about it?
That we're playing with puppies.
Oh, so you want to stick with Blue Eyes?
Yes.
You're willing to suffer through, like Gulfstream?
Remember what you were like in the videos? How it was very uncomfortable? You good with that? Stick with Blue Eyes?
He's thinking about it.
I already know they want to push
I think
for
they want to go.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I think they're willing to push through it.
They got to get going to.
Yeah, they're feeling more
through
of a
some
time
islands.
crunch.
We've got a time crunch too, kind of. What do you think about, Shannon, if we didn't go beyond BVI with Blue Eyes? We go with them to BVI, and instead of continuing on, we come back and just go to Grenada or Trinidad. I don't like feeling rushed like this.
No, I don't either.
There's not enough time to see things, and we're already cutting out islands, and I don't know if it's necessary. I like this pace. I don't want to go like look at the weather window. It's like it's red, and we're like, okay, well maybe we should go tomorrow because it's red because we're running out of time. But if we do that, if we say, hey, you know what, we'll prolong our time. It feels like we'll have so much more time. We just go up north, do whatever islands we can do.
I would do that because Anomaly is going to be in Grenada
Well,
for the off season.
Well, that's the thing. We'll catch up with a bunch of other boats that we know. We're in the Eastern Caribbean, and people have said, if you're in the Eastern Caribbean, to stay east until you're done because it's really difficult to get here. We get to go home in June/July, 6 months. We come back after Christmas,
Maybe Blue Eyes wants to do the same thing.
and we convince Blue Eyes to do that. And that would be a great idea. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What if we only go as far as like EVI or USVI and then turn around and come back down to Grenada for the summer or Trinidad and Tobago, hunker down there instead of going back to the US. And then next season we start down there and like catch like.
Shannon's already talking next season. Just like that.
It's like a birth announcement over there.
Yeah. You went from I'm selling, sell.
Minute.